Okay, I'm going to give you a gland set, and what I have here is I've got a road that comes between a stubble field that's been plowed, a stock pond, and I just got a natural funnel for canines here. And then you call it a urinating post set, a gland set, whatever you'd like to call it. It's just a set where you want the animal to walk in, smell that gland smell, urinate on it, and mark his territory and kind of walk off. I've got both fox and coyote in this territory, and so you know I can't tell you if it's going to be either or. But what I like to do is have my trap about 6 to 8 inches off center, or on center, to my backing. So right about there, I'm just going to move my backing to about there. And I like a point on my backing, so this rock particularly comes like that. So I'm going to put some gland smell in there, put my trap like this. I'm actually going to move my trap off center a little bit. Just maybe I'll get them on the front foot, comes this way, maybe I'll get them on the back foot, right about here. So first thing you do is get your bed ready. And what you want to do on your gland sets particularly is you want your pattern, I like the patterns at least as small as I possibly can. Okay, so something like that. Get the soil loosened up well. Okay, pull that trap right in tight. And as I'm twisting this trap into the ground, I'm pushing all my weight down on top, like that. Start getting your packing dirt around it. Remember, if a canine visits your set, he doesn't spring your trap or feel it wiggle under his foot, there's no reason he won't be back. You give him a reason to shy away, you might have a digger on your hands, might never come back. So spend your time here. You hear me harping on this a lot, and there's a reason for it. It's one of the most critical aspects of making a set for canines. Okay, make sure it's nice and packed. And then kind of the frosting on the top, if you would. And I loosen my glove a little bit and just kind of smear it around the dirt so it's a nice flat surface. Let me stress flat. Okay, so that pan is right here right now. These animals are going to come like this, okay? Take the path of least resistance to maybe mark the end of this rock with their urine. So what I like to do now is just kind of blend it in best I can. Make sure you don't get a ton of sticks on there that can clog up your jaws when they fire off. Okay, just like that. In this instance, because I got fox and coyote running around the same area, I'm going to use a bobcat gland. You may or may not have bobcats in your area, but it's a smell that animals go for in a big way. You can use red fox gland lure on here. You can use coyote, whatever the animal you are. I'm going to throw a little twist to them just to change it up. And all the gland lures are applied the same way. Just kind of let it dribble down on that rock like that. Okay. And there you have your masterpiece. The canines will be walking down this path just like this, and hopefully work this set enough that you catch him. He comes in here to urinate, smell that, whatever he chooses to do to that smell, and he gets caught in that trap. My version of a gland set. There you have it, another red fox. And if you remember this set with the big rock and this road and the stock pond, I had made a gland set for you. So I'm going to remake this set. That fox is caught very nice in a 450 MB trap and no pad damage. Again, the gland set works well, and if it's done right, you'll catch the animal where you want to. This particular set, if you kind of remember, he's pushed the rock around now, but this rock was here before the trap in the front, and the fox obviously came through, caught him in the left paw, so he probably came like this. We had our gland smell right on that rock, and there's the proof. Let's remake this gland set. Hopefully a coyote will come along, don't know, but we can remake this into another gland set and be down the road. Okay. Once again, a nice secure catch. This MB 450. I'm going to remake this set. Once again, kind of put the point of the rock forward. I'm going to put the set right here. Make this trap right about like that, so he's got to swing in here, and I'll put a little gland lure right on there as a remake. I'm pushing this trap out off to the left a little bit and back a little bit because I'm in both fox and coyote country. I want to make sure if a coyote comes along, I'm going to catch him as well. Gland sets are a great set for fox, coyote, predators in general, because everything likes to mark its territory. Make sure you bed that trap really sound again. And there's nothing pretty about a remake. I mean, they just destroy the set, but do the best you can to make it the way it was. What I'm doing is making high on both sides so the animal comes through the dip where this trap will be, and hopefully we'll either have a fox or a coyote in there. I want to make his approach right here where there's less rocks and debris as there needs to be. He comes in like this to urinate or smell the lure. And that's about it. Straighten your set out the best you can. And I'm going to relure again with some red fox gland. And just kind of let that dribble down like that. There you have it. Remake gland set for fox and coyote.